We live in an age where, thanks to technology, free time is abundant, but more and more our lives are devoid of meaning, fulfillment, passion, joy, purpose. Why is that? Well, one of the biggest reasons for that is that thanks to technology, most of us are abusing our free time. We turn on the TV, we resume to browsing social media sites and email, and we spend inordinate amounts of time on our phone and our computer. Instead of facing life and trying to make it better, we're running away from it, escaping from it. But if you really want to live a great, meaningful life, do these 7 things in your free time and see your life transform. Now, if you do these 7 things, you will make your life an exciting, fulfilling journey rather than a monotonous drudgery. Now, the free time I'm referring to is not just free time that you get after work or on weekends. It's also free time you get in between your work sessions. Let's say those 15 minutes between 2 meetings or those 20 minutes right after working on something mentally exhausting. Free time is all around us. We have to know how to use it the right way. So coming in at number 7 is to visualize your greatest vision and your goals. You see, if you're trying to accomplish your big goals and dreams, one of the best things you can do is to visualize your goals. Immerse yourself in that vision of how life would be like when you have accomplished your goal. Not once in a while or once a day, but as often as you can throughout the day. There's no end to visualizing. The more you visualize that goal, the more you create a burning desire for it. And you can do it no matter where you are, no matter what time of the day. In the book Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill talks about the idea that one of the most important keys to accomplishing your goals is to be able to visualize your goals as if they were a present reality. And you have to repeat this process endlessly. There is no end to it. And in the book Psycho-Cybernetics, Maxwell Maltz talks about the idea that if you want to accomplish your big goals, you have to play the perfect outcome in your mind exactly as you would like it to play out in real life. And it is totally okay to get lost in that dream, that vision that you have, as if it was happening right now. Involve all your senses. What would you see? What would you hear? What would you taste? What would you smell? What would you touch? All of those. Visualize as often as you can. Coming in at number 6 is to not do anything. Now, as paradoxical as it sounds, one of the most powerful things you can do to recharge your brain and to get creative ideas and solve big problems is to not do anything. So let's say you've been working on something important for a while. It's not finished yet. You are bored, you are mentally tired, and you feel like you're taking a break. Now, what should you do in those situations? In the book Deep Work, Cal Newport talks about the idea that you shouldn't just go and grab your phone or computer and check social media and news and email and websites and all that stuff. That will pollute whatever thinking and attention space you had created for what you were working on. We think a break is an opportunity to bombard ourselves with new information, but instead we have to practice being bored. We don't need new information in order for our brain to be able to relax and think clearly. That new information will instead create a mishmash in your brain. That new information will disturb the clean thinking space you have. The brain actually needs time to process what you are working on. So if you want to do great things in this world, you have to develop the habit of doing nothing, to allow yourself to be bored so that your mind is forced to think about what is most important. Coming in at number 5 is to constantly learn and grow yourself. You see, if you are not growing, you are dying. So if you want to live a great life, you have to constantly grow and develop yourself. You cannot stagnate in life. You have to stay sharp. And one of the best ways to learn and grow is to read books. If you want to become more productive, read books on productivity. You want to become mentally tougher, read books on that. You want to learn how to develop relationships with people, read books on that. You want to start a business, read books on that. And there are so many different ways in which you can learn and grow. Take a new course, take classes, go to a seminar, indulge in your hobbies and passions, and try to improve yourself. The list goes on and on. You see, I'm really proud of my mom. She has the fire for learning and growing herself every single day. At the age of 70, she is still trying to learn English, which is a second language for her. Age is not going to stop her. Just yesterday on the phone, she was asking me meanings of English words. Every day, she spends hours reading English newspapers. She has apps on her phone which she uses to learn English. She practices English by writing English sentences every single day. She is relentless. I love you, Mom. You are my hero. And for any of you who know me, my mom is the dearest person in my life. So as you can see, learning is crucial. Coming in at number 4 is to get involved with a cause or a charity. Now, here is a little paradox for you. Helping others is one of the most selfish things you can do for yourself, because when you help others, the one person you help the most is yourself. There's actually scientific research that shows the power of helping others. In the book Upside of Stress, Dr. Kelly McGonigal talks about a really powerful study of 1,000 US adults between the age of 34 and 93 experiencing major stressors in life for a period of 5 years: divorce, job loss, all that kind of stuff. The test subjects were asked a very simple question every few months: how much time have you spent helping others? And the researchers found a very interesting trend in this whole process. People who spent a lot of time helping others, their risk of death was lower by 30% compared to people who did not spend any time helping others. And there is the key. So those who help others live the longest. Find a way to get involved. Find a charity, help a friend, help your mom and dad, help your children, whatever it is. There's always a way you can help other people. Coming in at number 3 is meditation. Meditation has been proven in over 1,000 research studies as the wonder drug for our minds. Here is the amazing thing about meditation. It only takes 15 minutes a day to get all the scientifically proven benefits of meditation, but it will give you more than 30 minutes every day in terms of increased productivity and brain function. Let me share a couple of studies that show the power of meditation. I'm just scratching the surface here. Over 1,000 plus scientific research studies have already been done on meditation. A 2012 University of California, Los Angeles study by Dr. Eileen Ludders found that meditators have higher girification in the brain. Girification is the folding of the cortex, which makes the brain denser and allows the brain to process information faster. Girification is responsible for making our brains better at improving attention, processing information, making decisions, and forming memories. A 2005 Harvard University study by Dr. Sarah Lazar found that meditation increases gray matter density in areas of brain involved with learning, memory, information processing, decision making. Remember, there are thousands such studies. I've just shared 2 of them. Now, I have personally been meditating for over 20 years now, and it has been one of the most transformational things I've done for myself. So if you want to learn to meditate, you can download my free 15-minute guided meditation audio that will teach you how to meditate by going to 2000books.com/meditate. The link will also be in the description below. Coming in at number 2 is exercise. In the book Brain Rules, Dr. John Medina talks about the idea that exercise might just be the ultimate magic bullet for our brains. People who exercise outperform couch potatoes in lab tests that measure long-term memory, reasoning, attention, problem solving, and one of the greatest predictors of successful aging is an active lifestyle. If you exercise regularly, your lifetime risk of dementia is cut in half. Your risk of getting Alzheimer's is reduced by 60%. Exercise regulates 3 important neurotransmitters in our brain: serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine. A lot of people complain that they don't have time to exercise, but I'll give you a little secret. Exercise will actually create time for you. Mentally, you will feel the sharpest right after your workout, and your productivity will soar. Something that could have taken you 8 hours could actually be done in 2 hours if you are really sharp. Billionaire Richard Branson was once asked what was his greatest productivity secret, and he said exercise. And here's the thing, you don't need to carve out 60 minutes to do it. You can do it even when you have 10 or 5 minutes available to you. Remember the golden rule: exercise never consumes time, it only creates time for you. Coming in at number 1 is to connect with the most important people in your life. The most important thing you can do is to spend meaningful time with others. Without these relationships, your life would lose all meaning, all joy, and all purpose. Ultimately, we do what we do for others, for our loved ones, for our family. And one of the greatest indicators of a long life is the presence of deep social bonds. We are drowning in a sea of social networks, but we're increasingly isolated from the people around you. Loneliness has become one of the most dangerous trends of today's society. So you need to spend time with high quality people who will make your life better. In the book How of Happiness, Dr. Sonja Lyubomirsky talks about the idea that one of the most powerful ways to increase your happiness levels is to spend time with people who matter to you. And the great Jim Rohn said, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So spend time with those who matter to you most. Reach out to them, give them a call, have a cup of tea with them, invite them for dinner, have a party at your home, organize an event with them. Do whatever you can to connect with the most important people in your life. So here is the best thing you can do with your free time right now. Go ahead and call your mom. She misses you. You see, time is running out. You don't know how long she will be around. You don't know how many more summers or winters you will have with her. She thinks about you more than you will ever know, my friend. Pick up the phone, maybe do a video call with her. Go ahead and light up her day.